Greetings. Give thanks. Life. Give thanks for health and strength and daily substances. Rastafari lives and reign continually. Saying, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners. Nor sit up in the seat of the scornful, but is delighting to the most high Jah Rastafari, and Jalas meditate day and night. He shall be like a tree that is planted by the rivers of water, that bring forth good fruits in due seasons. Whatsoever I do, it shall prosper, but not so the wicked. Wicked like the chaff, melt away in front of annihilation, herbs and chalice. Burn them out, Rastafari. Set the captive free, let the hungry be fed, naked clothed, infant cared for, age protected, and all captives set free. Now and forevermore, Rastafari lives and reigns. Give thanks. Yeah, today the 21st April 2022. Saying three sevens and all the twos. Saying perfect balance. His Majesty visit to Jamaica. Saying 1966, it was a historical moment. Haile Selassie, the Emperor, Ethiopia, come from Jamaica. Crocodile government, the ex-government. See it? Ex-government. Wrong bang. But in the X, you have the black, yellow, and the green. The black is for the people. The yellow, and put the X pan, is for the sunshine and the woodland. So may I say, the green is for the grass. And the land. And so out of many we are one. Jah make ya. Jah make ya. Jah make ya. Jah make ya. Serious. Yeah, His Majesty visit 21st. There was some set of people who live in Ethiopia named the Jamaro people in the mountains of Addis Ababa. Way up in Arar. When they fight the British them take them captivity and bring them in the Western Hemisphere. Seeing and carry them on the plantation island of Jamaica. Seeing so some I was not all, and all I was taken from West Coast, like Nigeria and Ghana. Some I come from the West. Seeing, yeah. So some I are true born Ethiopian by blood lineage. Somehow they hide them at Shanti, some are Aruba. So we out of many on the island, the crocodile government, Jamaica. Seeing. But today, 21st, His Majesty visit in a Jamrock. It was hysterical for I as Rastafari. When His Majesty came to Jamaica. Because at the time, I was being prosecuted by the colonial government run down the massacre, the Coral Garden incident 1963, when Bustamante So bring in all Rasta dead or alive. Dead or kill them actually. Not bring in none of them alive. Kill dead or alive. Bring them in. So either you know go get Rasta man them will get beat up with Batman and thing there. Some of the man them will get dead up. That was from the colonial government, bringing the black heart man them, upon them bad Friday, which them say a good Friday, where them crucify Christ. Kaina is the true Christ. Rastafari is the true Zaina been persecuted for Rastafari name from them time to this time. And I still been persecuted for Haile Selassie name. That's me I say. So Aina is the true Christ. Because Christ is a liberty. You know what I mean? And I can be Christ-like within terrestrial earth, amongst earthlings. You know what I mean? Kind of celestial beings on terrestrial earth. See? Yeah. So no illusion there. And I is one. So the visit of the king, on the rock was historic because they want Haile Selassie, if he denounce himself, say him is the Almighty in flesh. So my granny and all of the elders them and all the people them at Jamaica, they came out to see His Majesty when him land. It was written and witnessed that when His Majesty land, it was pouring of rain, and when the plane come out of the sky, sudden there is the sunshines and birds, white birds flying like it was out of a movie. But this was not out of a movie, it was real life story. You know what I mean? The mystical powers of His Majesty. You know what I mean? The mystical side of the king. Guyana was being prosecuted, and everyone at Jamaica came out. My granny tell me, say, not a man, woman, or child left at them yard. And that day, everybody came out from all parts of the countries to the cities and the towns, the village and the valley. It's 3 day visit. He visited also Marcus Garvey tomb. He came to his Jamaica 20 odd years after Marcus Garvey, rest in peace. His Majesty came to Jamaica. I is the new flower. I, the Rastaman, is the new flower. See? Yeah, I is the new flower. Because I concept and liberty came out of liberty. I is ancients of days. We neither have beginning nor ending. Saying, so I anciency come out of anciency within present modern 21st century. See me I say, because I liberty is anciency. You know what I mean? And when the king came and tell them, say, be still, all preachers and nobles and doctors, all who say them religious, be still and know that I am the I am. Him never come to Jamaica to tell no man say, my God Almighty in flesh. So me I say, nah, never come to Jamaica for that. No, never come to Jamaica for that. No. His Majesty say, out of all his visit, Jamaica is the place he's longing to be. I have to play a clip out of the visit of His Majesty how the people them was a go on.
Are you aged 36 to 40?
You understand me? Yeah. How the people them in a go on.
Did you know?
Undaunted by the driving rain, a sea of faces awaited at the Palisados airport the arrival of a living legend. To some, he was the King of Kings, the Lion of Judah, even a god. But to most, he was a mild-mannered monarch who had won the respect and admiration of Jamaicans. The air was charged with excitement as anxious, expectant faces searched the skies for the first glimpse of the great silver bird that would bring their hero to Jamaican soil for the first time. Members of a local cult, the Rastafarians, were easily distinguished by their long beards and unshorn locks, and who worshipped this figure as a deity were present in full force.
And I nearly forgot out of flesh. Black man, king man come. All man, woman and child.
Thus, the most rousing, boisterous, tumultuous welcome ever given to any visiting or local celebrity, His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I, Emperor of Ethiopia, arrived. The crowd erupted into a frenzy of rejoicing as they broke through the lines of soldiers and police and surged out onto the tarmac, eager to engulf the emperor with their affection.
If anybody not look for them, God come from out of the sky, it was
As the
I and I.
avalanche of men, women, and children swept away all semblance of order.
Black man king come again. Jamaica. Black man king come.
Ethiopia, a monarchy on the eastern side of Africa, has been governed since 1930 by Haile Selassie, whom history records as being a direct descendant of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Jamaica was among the places visited by His Imperial Majesty on his tour of the Caribbean area.
Yes. So, we know it's enough people are wait for safe for them God come from out of the sky. Over 2,000 odd years people are wait for Jesus to come out of the sky. So me I say, His Majesty how much? Born 1892. And we see I and I God come out of the sky. And we still await pan enough one for say for them God to come out of the sky come save them. So it was a great day for I and I as Rastafari people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because we literally see His Majesty come out of the sky. You see me I say? And everybody come out, come see. My granny wasn't Rasta. But she came out because there was not a man, woman, and child who didn't came out. All dignitaries, whosoever you may be, came out. See me? So for I and I as Rasta, it was a glorious day for I and many other people. You know what I mean? Because we see, they was prosecuting I and I. See me I say? Yeah. They was prosecuting I and that end prosecution. You see me? Yeah. So Rastafari, them, even though I is indigenous to Asiancy, in reality, realistically, I is just 100 and odd years within concept, within the birth of I Redeemer. So may I say from 1892 to 2022, no, 130 years that do that, probably almost 130 years that. So in reality, yeah, 130 years. In reality, I is just 130 years. This movements, which is ancient than that, because once we say it is most ancient than that. But in reality, I Redeemer, because Rastafari is of all doctrines, but it is not of all doctrines. Because I own philosophies. Out we take out all of the goodness out of all of the indoctrinations and denomination and create one philosophy which fit I as a free slave from 18 from when I get I Bill of Right 1882 1st of August. So I say from them time then we put all the slavery movements in the struggles and come up with I own philosophy and doctrine for where we give I spirituality because religion was to bring I closer to God. You know what I mean? So true I is of God, I is God's of the earth. We still have to keep the commandments. You know what I mean? Because we celestials, we walk with the Ark of the Covenant. You know what I mean? We govern by laws. You know, we govern the universe. You know what I mean? So when I step on earth to eat shit, eat our shit. You know what I mean? Now when I just step on that and I come to leave this earth better than we come inherit it, whether spiritually or physically. You see me? So I still governed by the universe and the elements and the laws and audience them. You see me I say. So we still have agency because Rastaman we deal with psychologies, we deal with physics, we deal with metaphysics, you know what I mean? And all these things, you know. So we not just stick like how the Christian them stick and a deal with illusion. To say God you have to dead first before you go to heaven. And I deal with things on a more realistical level. You know what I mean? Because we not deal with no illusion and no fairy tale. You know, cow jump over on the moon. So me I say I is more realistic. You know what I mean? So I say I Father, and I redeem and Savior, Prince of Peace, wonderful counselor, come out of the sky, literally. You see me I say, I left a school at Jamaica. Look how much president come at Jamaica and them never leave a school. Funded out of his own finances. Because education is the key. Years America and Britain did and them never build a school for the younger generation them come. Rastafari left a school. Him set up a program that youth could even go to the university at the West Indies and come to the University of Addis Ababa exchange program from 66. Them program them should have still around this day with Jamaica and Ethiopia because His Majesty come set that thing there. You know what I mean? So we have students interchange. And just the government them follow up them procedure there. And His Majesty's also invited people to come back home and give them land. Enough of the man them get the opportunities from them time. Them here, so them get tractor, farm. His Majesty give everything them need when they came to Sashamali to develop themselves. Tractor, anything, seeds, everything, finance aid that they could settle. Enough of the man them waste them time. Trust me, all of these aid was given to them when they came in Sashamali. Most people never want to come. Most people never want to get them British citizens and them American citizens. Enough people lag behind long time. But the land grant came a lot of the land grant, they get a lot of support from His Majesty. The monarch give them all who came from the land grant, they get even financial aid from His Majesty government. Enough people not talk about this. Enough people not talk about this. And His Majesty give them all tractor, enough things them could have developed themselves in farming, sustainable. For the man them and not for the man them waste them time. As me already said, enough now me blog them. Enough for the government them in Africa in them time there in that give land to black people who want to come home. Enough people never take up the opportunities. Enough who did sit down upon the land them and they 30, 40 years they did nothing. But we don't really come have to talk about that today, but we have to say it because we thought some little things. Really they have to exercise the importance of I and I, the ones that was carrying the Caribbean and his visit and His Majesty visit. I'm going to Trinidad and some other countries to take Barbados. Liberate him, come liberate the slave them in the Caribbean, you know. His Majesty come to liberate I and I. So until all of the man them in the Western and the Caribbean them can come home. I'm going to give them land. So me I say, so I and I if you know say, if that is not exemplary, I don't know what exemplary is. You know what I mean? But you have two of them to continue. To heal yourself, you know. From the sickness or whether done, and iniquity and bad mind to rise up and shine throughout the tribulation. Strength is spiritual and physical. Strength is spiritual and physical. Strength is not material. Strength is not material. Strength is within, you know. Strength is within. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. We have to find strength, you know, even when things knock you down and things not go right. Yeah, man, we have to find strength. That is strength, you know. Even when things knock you down and things not go right, we still have to find strength. Strength is to love yourself like you love your neighbor, love thy neighbor as thyself, you know. Yeah, man, strength is to love thyself. Strength is loving and caring and sharing. Even in strength is loving and caring and sharing. Strength. Strength is simplicity of the mind, you know. Strength is simplicity of the mind. Humble. To be humble. Give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. That is one of my poem named Strength, you know, from Haile and Selassie. Strength. Jamaica. This is Kukumo. Big up yourself, Kukumo. And I give the world reggae music. Reggae music come out of Rasta struggles. Reggae music is Rasta music. No doubt about that.
miseducated about me. I was given someone else's history that had nothing to do with my story. That leaves me still searching for an identity. Still living by the white man's philosophy. So I embarked on my own self-discovery. And here I am. I found out that my given name has no significant meaning other than a brand, a means of false identification imposed by slave masters, missionaries, and false Christian doctrines. I found out that civilization began on the banks of the Nile, and that we're all Africans. It was one genetic strain that started the creation of human, the first Homo sapiens, original black man. We were the masters of crafts, built monuments and empires, kingdoms and the great pyramids, sailed the high seas long before Britannia ruled any waves. We were no slaves. We were the first to study astrology, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. We studied anatomy. We had the first physicians. We were no slaves. We were the first to do open heart surgeries and brain operations. Imhotep was the father of medicine, not the Greeks or the Romans. Pythagoras, Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, your so-called great philosophers, all exploited Kemet's legacy. True Christian principles began in Ethiopia, Kush. Our stories were stolen by the Greeks and brought to Alexandria, then destroyed in 47 BC by Emperor Caesar, when he burnt the library to the ground. But now the truth has been found. And I believe in Haile Selassie, the power of the Trinity. And I believe in the teachings of Marcus Messiah Garvey and his prophecies, and the positive words of Robert Nesta Marley, Bob. I found out that all the negative elements about us were injected during slavery and is now affecting our society. Racial and social segregation is affecting the behavior of the younger generation, and is simply a state of confusion that is leading to their destruction. So I think it's time to take a positive action and declare myself an African. And furthermore, a Rasta. It's time to repatriate.
Yeah, Rastafari, give thanks. That was smoothing out of Kokomo. Yeah, and I exist before slavery, and I will still exist. Says. So, let I people rise up, emancipate mental slavery, Yeah, and I for free and I self. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jamaica, the land of food and water. Give the world the best sense of meaning. You know what I mean? The herbs that is good for everything. We give the world reggae music. We give the world Rastafari. And we give the world one love. So watch the visit. So visit your heart and your soul and your mind. And know say Rastafari is within the item, And Rastafari is the answer. It is the only high frequency formation. So may I say, so visit your heart and soul and mind. Because we not come for the one them who know, we come for the one them who don't know. We come for save the poor and have not, inspire the inspireless, and give the weak strength. See? So visit your heart and know, says the man in the mirror. Stand predominant above all things. See? Rastafari lives and reigns. Give thanks for life and health and strength and daily substances. There's always something to give thanks for. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.